Hi there, friends and family. Sean here. Just want to let everybody know what's going on with me. I went to wound care last Friday, and they told me that they didn't want to see me for 2 weeks, and it looks like most of my wounds have healed up on my left leg. The ulcers on my toes are looking better. And no problems with the stump or my knees or things like that. And the blisters from the swelling, from the fluid retention, they've all, they're pretty much gone. So I'm out of the woods with all of that. As long as I don't wreck myself or roll over my foot again with the wheelchair, I should be fine. It's very difficult because it's just tight in this house. And until the renovation, starts and they knock down the walls so that I don't have a hallway to deal with and my doorways are bigger, it's still going to be tough. I've been scraping up my knuckles getting in and out of the bathroom and some other rooms in the house. Let's see. I went to Hanger Clinic on Monday, and they did a casting of my amputation. And next Tuesday, I'm supposed to go back for the fitting to see if it, if everything lines up, and then we go from there. Still no word on how much insurance is going to cover and how much I have to chip in, but I get a bad feeling that the 20% that Medicare doesn't cover, I'm going to have to come up with that money to pay for the prosthetic device. Plus, there's still the brace on the left leg that needs to be bought. So I beg of you, please donate to the GoFundMe account. The link is in the description of this video. It's also at the end of the video, and I will put it up on the screen right now. Yeah, because we still got a long way to go to reach that goal of $13,700, and it's going to help a little bit with the renovations. I'm going to have to gather some money up from other places, and I hate to do it, but I might have to sell off some of my music equipment. But we'll see how that goes. I really don't want to get rid of my guitars or amps or any of that stuff, because I still have hope that maybe I'll get my feeling back in my fingers, and the strength at least. I mean, I don't know if I'll get the feeling back, but if I had the strength, I can watch where my hands go on the fretboards, but we'll just have to see how that goes. If it was up to me and I couldn't play anymore, I'd take all my guitars and stick them in glass cases and hang them on the wall. So we'll just see how that goes. Other than that, I'm frustrated. I'm tired of banging, my hands up. I'm tired of banging the wheelchair in the stuff, as I said in my frustration video a couple videos back. Yeah, I mean, it's really difficult when, you were used to walking for so long and used to balancing yourself for so long. And then, this artery disease popped up, and it had been a progressive thing. But the artery disease is making me not be able to balance. Maybe with the drop foot brace, maybe that will help, but Christ, then I'm going to be like, you know, run, Forrest, run. you know, yeah. And, I ponder a lot. My days are filled with a lot of spare time, and I tried being on the internet, and I do go on and take tutorials and learn how to do stuff with my Adobe programs, things like that. But it's difficult because I can't click the mouse buttons right. So it takes me a real long time to do anything. Like this video, you know, the mix down and taking the green screen out and things like that. I used to be able to just breeze through that stuff, but now it takes a while to go through and do any of the computer work. I have to face the fact that the rest of my life is going to be like that. I hope my hands don't get worse. It's not anything to look forward to. I'll say that. But as I said, we'll just play it all by ear. I did get out to my Jeep and I was messing with the hand controls, but I can't put the clips in the pins for the height adjustment of the hand controls, because one hand control goes to the brake pedal, the other hand control goes to the gas pedal, and you have to, they're collapsible, or tubes inside of tubes, and you kind of expand the tube and throw a pin through, and then put a clip through that pin to keep the pin from falling out. And then there's a safety chain that goes around the brake pedal so that particular arm that goes down doesn't pop off of the brake pedal. Even though I have a fitting next Tuesday for the prosthetic, I don't believe that the actual prosthetic will be ready until after Christmas. And that's not even the final one. I'm probably going to go through a lot of prosthetic devices, until I get to a final one. I'm just worried that I won't be able to walk right, but if I have to use a cane or other device, then so be it. But I did not plan on this happening to me. I mean, it's hereditary, Dad's diabetes got to the point that, the neuropathy kicked in and he had no feeling in his feet. I believe my grandmother, she at least had a pinky toe amputation. And prior to that, I don't know much about the family. I did hear that my great grandmother was a diabetic real bad, and it got to the point that I think infection got to her, got in her body, and she did die from it. Modern medicine is way better catching things now. I just wish I would have caught it before, my toes got the way that they did. But I couldn't see it. I couldn't see that they had gotten gangrene and there was an infection there. Well, anyway, I shall see you all on the flip side.